म्हज्या मोगाळ गोंयच्या भावांदो आनी भयणांदो, म्हजे बरोबर आसात ह्या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साक म्हजे मित्र बाब फॅबियो फेर्नांडीस आनीक मिस्टर विशाल. हांव पयलीं सुवातेर म्हज्या प्रेस भावाक येवकार दिता आनी मोगाळ गोंयकारांचो तुमच्या मुखार एक मोठो इश्यू घेवन येता. हो इश्यू हांव जायते दीस जाले स्टडी करतालो, चिंततालो ताचेर हें कशें जावपाक शकता काय म्हणून. इश्यू म्हणल्यार तुमकां खबर आसतली, आमच्या गोंयांत माणकुल्या गोंयांत व्हडली बिल्डिंगां येवपाक लागल्यात. धाकलीशी जमनी पूण व्हडली बिल्डिंगां येतात कशी, तांकां FAR वाडोवन दिलात आनी तांची हायटूय वाडोवन दिल्ली वता. आतां हे कित्याक लागून जाता, हे स्ट्रक्चर गोंयांत कशें येता, हाचो फुडामेंट कितें हांव तुमकां सांगता. तो सगलो कन्स्ट्रक्शन एक्टिविटी पळय आहा, ती एक्टिविटी द गोवा रेग्युलेशन ऑफ लँड डेव्हलपमेंट अँड बिल्डिंग कन्स्ट्रक्शन एक्ट आनी द गोवा लँड डेव्हलपमेंट अँड बिल्डिंग कन्स्ट्रक्शन रेग्युलेशन्स हे दोन कायद्यांनी चलता. आता द गोवा रेग्युलेशन ऑफ लँड डेव्हलपमेंट अँड बिल्डिंग कन्स्ट्रक्शन एक्ट कितें म्हणटा, गव्हर्मेंटाक पावर दिता ते एक्ट, हे रेग्युलेशन्स जे आसा तातूंत कितें बदल करपाक आनी तो बदल करपाक कितें करपाक जाय ते हे एक्ट सांगता. सेक्शन 5 गव्हर्मेंटाक पावर दिता बदल करपाक, द रेग्युलेशन्स. सेक्शन 5 म्हणटा प्रोसेस कितें फॉलो करूंक जाय तो. सेक्शन 5 म्हणटा तांणी जे पळय एमेंडमेंट हाडटा ते गॅझेटीर आनी 3 न्यूजपेपरांचेर पब्लीश करपाक जाय. 30 दीस टायम दिवपाक जाय लोकांक ऑब्जेक्शन हाडपाक, सजेशन दिवपाक. ताज्या उपरांत एक्ट म्हणटा एक सब कमिटी आसतली, जी सब कमिटी सगळीं सजेशनां रेकमेंडेशनां एग्जामीन करतले आनी मागीर तांचो रिपोर्ट वतलो तो स्टेरींग कमिटी. आतां पयले स्टेप जाले पब्लिकेशन, 30 days तो पिरियड, सजेशन्स दी, रेकमेंडेशन्स दी, सब कमिटी एग्जाम करता आनी मागीर स्टेरींग कमिटी कडेन वता. स्टेरींग कमिटी इज हेडेड बाय द चीफ मिनिस्टर एंड अदर मिनिस्टर्स. आय एम ओनली सेइंग स्टेरींग कमिटी इज हेडेड बाय द चीफ मिनिस्टर. जे रिपोर्ट सब कमिटी कडल्यान येता तो स्टेरींग कमिटी एग्जामीन करता, एक्सेप्ट करता, आपले कितें आहा ते एड करता आनी फायनली मागीर गव्हर्मेंटाक धाडटा. गव्हर्मेंट स्टेरींग कमिटीचो रिपोर्ट एक्सेप्ट करता जाल्यार एक्सेप्ट करता, रिजेक्ट करता जाल्यार रिजेक्ट करता आनी एक्सेप्ट केलो जाल्यार मागीर टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग चीफ टावन प्लॅनराक डायरेक्शन दिता, नोटिफाय कर म्हूण एमेंडमेंट्स. हो जावन आसा प्रोसिजर. हे कायद्या प्रमाणे थारायल्लो खंयचे रेग्युलेशन एमेंड करतलो जाल्यार हो कायदोच बदललो. 2022 हो कायदोच बदललो. सेक्शन 5 एमेंड केलें. कितें एमेंडमेंट, जेन्ना तांकां जाय आशिल्ले गॅझेटीर पब्लीश करूंक, न्यूजपेपराचेर 3 पब्लीश करूंक आनी 30 दीस लोकांची सजेशनां ऑब्जेक्शनां इनवायट करूंक तांणी ते पुसून उडयले. 30 दिसाची नोटीस काडून उडयली. लोकांची ऑब्जेक्शनां सजेशनां येवपाचे काडून उडयले. फकत दवरले गॅझेटीर पब्लीश करपाचे आनी न्यूजपेपराचेर पब्लीश करपाचे. बाकीचे सब कमिटी, स्टेरींग कमिटी तश्योच दवरल्यो. पूण इम्पॉर्टंट कितें आशिल्लें, लोकांचे डेमोक्रेसीची जी हे आशिल्ली, आपले गव्हर्नन्सांत पार्ट घेवपाक तांकां सुविधा आशिल्ली ती आनी काडून उडयली. बरें आहा, काडून उडयली ती बरी आहा. 22 हे करतकूच 23 एक रेग्युलेशनान एमेंडमेंट हाडलो. म्हाका तुमकां फक्त हें दाखोवपाक जाय ते एक्टांत प्रोसिजर जो स्पेसिफाय केला तो फॉलो करून ही एमेंडमेंट्स हाडल्या काय ना. This amendment came on Gazette notification dated 9th August 2023. They म्हणटा draft regulations were published, okay, pre-published. Then they were put to subcommittee. Subcommittee gave a report. It went to the steering committee. And whereas the government has considered the report and recommendation of steering committee and approved the same, and directed the chief town planner to notify the amendments. Procedure follow केल्लो आहा. हे रेग्युलेशनान अमेंडमेंट करपाक कायद्यान सांगता तो प्रोसिजर फॉलो केल्लो आहा. बरें आहा. दुसरो अमेंडमेंट आयलो त्याच दिसाक 9th of August 2023. अनेक अमेंडमेंट in the rules regulations. ते कितें म्हणटा? ड्राफ्ट रेग्युलेशन्स वेर पब्लिश्ड ऑन 27th April 2023 आणि कॉरिजेंडर 3rd May 2023. हे दोनूय आसात. हो पब्लिश केल्लो तो आणि हो कॉरिजेंडर दोन्ही पब्लिश केल्यात. 30 दीस दिल्यात लोकांची ऑब्जेक्शनां रिकमेंडेशनां घेवपाक. आणि मागीर म्हणटा तो whereas objections and suggestions received from the public have been considered, report this went to subcommittee, then subcommittee's report went to the steering committee, and whereas the government has considered the report of the recommendations of the steering committee, approved the same and directed chief town planner to notify the amendments. Procedure सारको clear follow केला. एकूच दिसाक 2 येदे म्हणले अमेंडमेंट्स. द गोवा लँड डेव्हलपमेंट अँड बिल्डिंग कन्स्ट्रक्शन रेग्युलेशन 2010 आयले. बरें आहा, तुम्ही प्रोसिजर फॉलो करून केले. त्याच दिसाक अनेक मिलाग्री जाली. अनेक नोटिफिकेशन आयले गॅझेटीचेर. आता हे नोटिफिकेशन व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. हे नोटिफिकेशन कितें म्हणटा? In exercise of powers conferred by section 1 and 2 of section 4 read with so and so and all other powers enabling, the government hereby makes following regulations so as to further amend the Goa land समजले तुमकां? एक दिसाक 3 नोटिफिकेशनां, 2 नोटिफिकेशनां एज पर प्रोसिजर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड बाय लॉ. हे सब कमिटीक वचूंकूच ना, स्टियरिंग कमिटीक वचूंक ना, आनी गव्हर्मेंटान डायरेक्शन दिला म्हणटा ती कोण? Order. This is signed by order and in name of Governor of Goa. Vartika Dagur. Notification signed केला. Since it is signed by order and in the name of Governor of Goa, it indicates that it has the approval of the minister. Now, steering committee is headed by the chief minister. Without steering committee's approval, how this notification can be issued? And what this notification says? In table 5, 60% FER आते काढून उडयले. आणि कितें म्हणले? The government on recommendation of the town and country planning board shall grant additional height FAR additional to the proposals on case-to-case basis, consideration of the location, expenditure, this. such relaxation, however, shall not be more than 20% permitted in the prevailing legislation. म्हणल्यार FAR तर वाडयलो, बिल्डिंगाची हायट तर वाडयली जाल्यार ती 20%ची आहलोल्या त्या परस वयर वचची ना. बरें आहा? Though illegal, though untenable legally, though it does not have the mandate of the act, धरूया हे नोटिफिकेशन मिनिस्टराचे अप्रुवल घेऊन इश्यू झाले, because the officer has signed by order and in the name of Governor of Goa. आता गोंयचेर बॉम्ब पडलो 24 तारखेर ऑगस्टाचेर, त्याच म्हयन्यांत. आनी कसलो बॉम्ब? हो जो पॅरा आसा लिमिट म्हणटात ओनली अप टू 20% मोर, एक कॉरिजेंडम इश्यू करता ती डायरेक्ट चीफ टाउन प्लॅनर आपुणूच. पळय 24 ऑगस्ट 2023 कॉरिजेंडम. इन द गव्हर्मेंट नोटिफिकेशन सो हेचो आतां आका कोणें सांगलें? सब कमिटी ना, स्टियरिंग कमिटी ना, गव्हर्मेंट ना, आपणूच इश्यू करता ती आतां amending this notification, and this is not signed by order and in the name of Governor of Goa. She is signing it herself. आपूण साइन मारता एज एक्स ऑफिशियल जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी. आनी कितें म्हणटा हो पॅराग्राफ जो हांवें सांगलोलो, increase will be limited to 20%. कितें म्हणटा, that para will be replaced by the government on recommendation of the town and country planning board shall grant additional height and FAR to the proposals on case to case basis without limit. म्हणजे पहिले तू रूल फ्रेम करता विदाउट द मॅन्डेट ऑफ द एक्ट, आनी मागीर तुका इतली हे येता ताकूत तूं म्हणटा आपणूच गव्हर्मेंट आनी आपणूच सगळे. सो हे नोटिफिकेशन जे चीफ टाउन प्लॅनरान इश्यू केलां एज चीफ टाउन प्लॅनर विदाउट सायनिंग बाय ऑर्डर एंड इन द नेम ऑफ गव्हर्नर ऑफ गोवा, दिस इज ab initio null and void. म्हटल्यार इश्यू केला ते डेटीसान हाका कांयच वालोर ना. सो फ्रॉम August 2023 every enhancement in FAR, every increase in building height which has been sanctioned by the town and country planning department is illegal, and every citizen of this state has a chance now to challenge such projects. I am saying this based on official documents. Now, what are the consequences? This chief town planner, I hope the chief secretary is taking notice of this. The chief town planner should be suspended immediately. She has committed dereliction of duty which is unheard of. An officer amending a notification which is issued by order and in the name of Governor of Goa, she is issuing corrigendum to that by herself. All bureaucrats will understand my language. This is dereliction of duty to the, I don't know, I have no words to describe. Then she has committed massive insubordination. She has not taken approval of the government. There is no subcommittee report, there is no steering committee report, which is headed by the Chief Minister. How on earth she could bypass all these authorities and issue this corrigendum, which is a ballistic missile on Goa? Because of this, the entire construction sector is going to be in the limbo now. And third, this is an act which is unbecoming of a government servant. She is no more fit to be a government servant. I cannot imagine that an officer can do this, go to this extent. Amend laws, issue corrigendums without proper sanction from the competent authorities. So my message to Goans and to all those who are building mega projects, please review your projects, please review the permissions you have got, please review the FAR which is enhanced, please review the height which is increased, because all of that has no legal sanctity. I will not stop here. Next week, if you know, under the Act, every regulation and rules made under this section shall be laid as soon as may be after it is made before the Legislative Assembly, whether this notification has gone to on the table of the Assembly. This and this, both, this is 9th August and this is 24th August. Amendment made to regulations without following the procedure prescribed in the Act, whether it has been laid on the table of the House, and corrigendum issued. There are no words to describe this corrigendum. But it gives immense power to the government to increase FAR and height of the building. It increases the power to unlimited levels. See the damage this corrigendum has done, illegal corrigendum has done to the state of Goa. I will submit all these documents to the Speaker to see whether there is a breach of privilege of the House. Because any amendment made as per the Act is supposed to be laid on the table of the House. And if this is laid on the table of the House, then every member of the House must be aware of this. And if it has escaped their knowledge, I don't know how. I would have gone to the court before. I am not going because the assembly is going to be in session. And I want to see how the elected representatives will discuss this in the House. Otherwise they will say the matter is sub judice and there will be no discussion. This should not happen. This should be discussed in the assembly, because it is connected to the assembly. As per the Act, these amendments have to be laid on the table of the House. And see the extent of damage these illegal notifications have done to the state. Buildings with height which is unlimited, FAR granted without limits. These notifications have given the government free for all hand. And I hope I don't know what the town and country planning secretary, who is an IS officer, is doing with such illegalities. He is unfit to be called the secretary of town and country planning department. I hope the chief secretary will take note of this. Call the secretary town and country planning, ask his explanation, and see that the chief town planner is suspended immediately. Even the chief minister is taken for a ride. I don't know, knowingly or unknowingly, I don't know. Because the chief minister is the chairman of the steering committee. How that town and country planning chief town planner issue a corrigendum to a notification which he herself has signed by order in the name of Governor of Goa? Is this the level to which administration in the town and country planning department has reached? And at what cost to the state? The state is being converted into a concrete jungle. Because they cannot expand horizontally, they are now giving extra FAR and extra height and rising above and giving us the state, converting it into a concrete jungle. So fellow goans, with folded hands, I am praying, when I go to court, let there be at least one intervention from each village. Let us say enough is enough, Goa is for Goans. It is not for sale. And never through this nepotism. Never through this nepotism. How can the chief town planner and the town secretary of the town and country planning department, the minister, resort to such a low level of converting this state into a concrete jungle? That means they are responsible for no one. They don't care for law, they don't care for their authorities, competent authorities. They don't care for anybody, there is no accountability at all. I have spent my valuable time and energy in doing this research. It's not 1 and 2 days. I have been sitting day in and day out studying these documents. And this is what I discovered. I hope Goa will get justice finally. Thank you very much.
तुम्ही पळयतात गोंयकारपण, गोंयकारांचो गोंयकारा खातीर.